Heck yeah. Board cleared and enough fusion material to bring us up to level 3. Okay, gotta go talk to you.
Thanks.
Thanks for your efforts on the task I sent you. The last batch you gave me proved extremely useful. Captain Lodestein tells me his ground-penetrating fusion radar is already picking up a signal deep under Dino Quarry in the Deadlands. I've signed Captain Wallace to excavate it when he's not busy with training in rogue fusion duty. Speaking of fusions, there's been a new development. Some kind of new unstable fusion has been popping up all over. Anathema is what we've been calling it. The rate these things replicate at is troubling to say the least. I'll send a few your way via the notice board. Will you mind taking a look? And of course, don't forget to exchange your fuse material with Ranger Wilma. So this has done a few things for us. We now have our new quests on the quest board. Some of which are going to be continuation, some of which are going to be repeated quest as before. We also now have a quest. Maybe not. We were told Dino Quarry had something, so we should go to Dino Quarry. And that is one of the things that leveling up the Ranger Notice Board unlocks. There's, I don't know how much unlocks after that, but this is one of them. And then the unstable fusions, this one is going to be... It's kind of a step beyond even the rogue fusions that we've been encountering so far. Like, the rogue fusions are probably the lowest level of the rogue fusions that we can run into. Above them are the monster swarms, which is that you have to beat up a bunch of regular enemies and then fight the rogue fusion. Now, the unstable fusions are a step beyond that, where they have kind of a barrier around them that you have to destroy before you can actually attack the rogue fusion. So that'll be our goal for that. We have more to do still. So I was jumping the gun a little bit when I explained the unstable fusions. That's not what these actually are. Part of them is it's the Anathema, which was explained before. That's actually a new monster. I'm not sure if that static over it implies that it is an unstable fusion, or that it is a... bootleg. That's the word I was looking for, bootleg. Yeah, because they all start with fission power. So fission power is a shockingly powerful move. I believe each one of the copies that it makes is just as powerful as the original. They just have half the health. Multi-target moves, very useful. So I used Gambit. I do not have the AP, so I'm just going to smack for starters. The AP to use dog ears, and then we should be able to just finish them off. Yeah, there's the Anathema. You can stop! Please! Well, I was gonna try to catch him, but then he, like, triple exploded. So that's the Anathema now. Alright, so I can't immediately do the next quest on the board to finish off this group because it requires a fusion from Hoylake, and I have an empty fusion gauge. So let's go see what else we can do in the meantime, because there are still plenty of things to do aside from this. There are, for one, the leader refights. There's also a quest we got, and I actually do not know if we are prepared for this. There's a quest we got. Eerie singing from the Harbor Town Station. Again, I don't know if this is something that we're strong enough to do right now. So let's save. If you recall, this is the very first train station that we went into in the game. This is where we first met Morgante. Ah, Tofu and Sunny, how fortunate you should appear just as I have need of a sacrifice. Truly, the Merline smiles on us today. Don't look so surprised. It is only natural that I, the spirit of rebellion, should turn against the ones who invoked me. The archangels are forces of nature. They are not necessarily our ally. Or Morgante. Level 100. Now, at the beginning of the game, we fought her at level 100, but she was severely weakened. She's not severely weakened. In fact, her moveset is based heavily off of the final fight against Aleph. You know, the moveset that we used to kick the crap out of him. So we will see how this goes. So you did get all your juice on, so we can do that. We're going to want the big numbers. So I'm going to gambit now and kind of hope that this works out. If we die, we die. I save just beforehand, and then I'll just know that we're not up for this yet. Okay, that hit me even though I was Ghost. Cool. Okay, you do have Evasion nullified, so I can stab in the dark even though I don't have any AP. You need to smack to get the AP to use Dog Years. You, I'm going to switch out for Rosehood. You, I'm going to Dog Years. Okay, now you can, if I have the AP, I'm going to nurse you for starters. You have Gambit and Dog Years up. You do not have enough to do Dog Years again, which would be nice. So I'm just going to smack. Multi-target is so nice. Okay, now you have that up. AP boost on you. You do have enough juice. I'm gonna Dog Years again just to be on the safe side. Dang it. Yup. Holy heck, that killed Tofu! I knew that was coming, but I didn't think it was gonna kill Tofu, too. Oh, if I'd realized that her thing was full. Okay, well, we're in good shape. Ish. We have our AP up. That only gave us 1 AP. It just lasts longer, though. So I still can't do that as much as I like. I don't have anything that I can do to revive Tofu. Like, I can fix a broken tape, but I can't revive Tofu. Like, the only thing I can think is if I wanted to swap to somebody else and get some of their moves off instead of just leaving Southpaw out. Like, I can't swap Rosehood out, obviously. Swapping in Miss Mimic would give us multi-target. Swapping in Miss Mimic may actually be a decent idea. I have 6 turns left. Because Miss Mimic is still going to be ghosted. And gambited. I'm gonna die, though. Like, her attack hitting through. So what I need is walls. I need walls. But Rosehood was my wall monster. I can heal myself with Bite, but I think if she attacks again, I'm just gonna die. Oh, she's actually gonna use Code Morgana, so I'm just dead at this point. If I'd taken the opportunity to revive Rosehood, then I could swap to Rosehood, who puts up a shield on turn 0. Which would have been a good plan. But I'm just gonna take this hit straight, so I'm just gonna die. Nobody else is gonna put a wall up first. So you know what, funsies? If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna take a chunk of you with me. Oh, wow. You know, that's what Gambit... It's what Gambit Headshot does! Oh, crap. Can I keep doing it? Yes! Okay, so that was kind of an unfair win. But how I can win that. I could have won that. What I would have done is put more effort into swapping between Miss Mimic and Rosehood. And then just focused on keeping a wall up with Rosehood. So yeah, keep Rosehood's wall up, and keep multi-target up with Miss Mimic. Beyond that, I don't necessarily even need Southpaw up, but Southpaw is pretty tanky one way or the other, so that's like as good as anything. But even then, I could still like put Southpaw's buffs up and then swap somebody else in, but I do need somebody tanky taking those blows. But even then, it doesn't really matter if we're wall farming. So maybe Rosehood Miss Mimic and can't remember his name, the sleep guy. My AP factory. Maybe that would be the better plan. Regardless, it's very doable. It's hard, I'm a little underleveled for it, but it's very doable. I was not expecting Khepri to do that kind of damage to her. A sacrifice is a sacrifice. The ritual is complete. Archangels have returned to New Wirral. So, you know how we can redo all of the Ranger Captain boss fights? We can also redo all of the Archangel boss fights. I don't know if there is a quest for that or not. It doesn't look like it. Come on, let me up there. Yeah, nothing in leaving either, so that's the end of that quest log, and we haven't gotten another one since. So that said, there is still more we can do without being able to fuse. There are 2 things we can do without being able to fuse, in fact. Oh, fusion meter's full, so I can just do that. Well, let's rest one way or the other.